A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's T-Mobile Park. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Gil Mesh gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Carl Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air out toward right field. Robinson is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this.
Riding in once again, Tommy Davis, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward.
Now at the plate, Carl Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fouled off. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take the ball. 3. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners. Number 45. Yeah, Shady.
Ready to take his hacks again, Elliot Maddox, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action.
ball. Ball 4. Take your base.
Settling in now, Carl Hicks.
The catcher, Carl Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Gallegos on second. Alfonso is over at first with 1 away. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1, and he misses. Ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Ready for another chance? Keith Hernandez.
Number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Now batting, third baseman, Rich Aurelia.
Into the box, Rich Aurelia, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Roberts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Carl
Up
Hicks.
next for Seattle, the catcher, Carl Hicks.
From the stretch. High chopper to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course he did that too.
Play ball. 3. He's out.
So coming to the plate, Frank Robinson. He singled his last time up.
Robinson.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Into the box, Carl Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hicks.
He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No strike.
The 1-0. Chopped toward the second baseman. Backhanded on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Orioles put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Martinez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Gil Mesh was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Eddie Watt takes the rare 3-inning save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our